Alaikum. I'm going to make a presentation to help you better understanding of managing mental health to uh, up, upgrade and upkeep of your workforce and your teams in organizations and on all your projects. That is the basic requirements for advancement of business in the present time challenges. So here is the brief introduction of my exposure and experiences. Essentially, the approach is taken up to help the model which is presented here, which starts from moving from survival to organizational restructuring, resiliency, and thriving. That is super resiliency. So, to achieve this model application, mental health is the most important factor for the upkeep of your workforce and upkeep of your team. So this is essentially is required to consider in the continued disruptions which is happening for one reason or the other, and the major reasons which are stated up here, that is climate crisis, civic and equality movements, shifting globalization dynamics, mainstream alternate intelligence, geopolitical upheavals, pandemic, and economic interdependencies. So, for one, are the number of these happenings taking place every now and then in the world forum and the world scenario. So that is changing the advancement of the businesses and bringing in the challenges to manage the business in the most effective manner. So mental health is the basic requirements which really required to uh, keep your workforce and your teams in the most productive manner. The mental health essentially is the illness of the brain that causes disruption in thinking, behavior, or emotions that makes it difficult to cope the ordinary demands of life. These are the reasons that why it should be given a due considerations to manage it, because if it is not addressed at the right moment in time, then definitely it will affect negatively on the team's behavior and on team's productivity. So this essentially needs to be addressed at very closely and in a very effective manner. So mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how one thinks, feel, and act. It also helps determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make healthy choices. So the most mental disorders are essentially anxiety disorder and mood disorder. Uh, in fact, this requires to be addressed, and how to help this whole aspects in a most effective manner is essentially through showing individual respect and acceptance. When each member of the team and the workforce is given due respect and due acceptance of their inputs, then of course they get open up with their problems and their issues if they are facing any with the mental illness and mental illness. So that is the foremost area, and then advocating within the circles of the influence. That means every leader has got to be effective in the circle of their performance. So that helps ensure the individuals who have the same rights and opportunity as other members of your team and a community. Learning more about mental health that allows how to provide helpful support to those affected in families and teams and communities. Managing mental health is a necessity to upkeep the performance of the team and help the team members to manage their workplace, and on the top of everything, a lively behavior in general. Action required are essentially in two areas, that starts from the personal level and then organizational level. So let's see what the personal level requirements are. Here are the personal level requirements, and according to the University of Michigan, who have shared the uh, findings carried out by the National Mental Health Association, National Council for Community Behavioral Health Care. And they have come up with the suggestions, 10 areas of the suggestions and tips that start from value yourself. That is the foremost important, how each and every member can uphold and upkeep their mental health. That starts from value yourself. That is the foremost important area. Treat yourself with kindness and respect and avoid self-criticism. Make time for your hobbies and favorite projects, or broaden your horizon. Do a daily crossword puzzle, plant a garden, take dance lessons, learn to play an instrument. This essentially means that whatever interest you have, you must enjoy that interest and provide time for that. The second area is take care of your body. That starts from taking care of yourself physically, and that improves your mental health. Be sure to eat nutrition meals. That means no junk food. Avoid smoking and vaping. Drink plenty of water. Exercise, which helps decrease depression and anxiety and improve moods. Get enough sleep. Researchers believe that lack of sleep contributes to a high rate of depression. So that must be avoided. The third area is surround yourself with good people. That means have a good company and have a people who have positivity, who have the growth mindset, and who are who always look on the positive side of the things. So that brings you the area that is a continued support which you manage yourself. People with strong family or social connections are generally healthier than those who lack a support network. So this needs to be addressed, and of course, each member must manage that at their own level. Give yourself, volunteer your time and energy to help someone else. You will feel good about doing something tangible to help someone in your community, in your team, in your family, in your close ones. And that way you meet new people. Learn how to deal with stress. Like it or not, stress is a part of life because you can't do away with the stress, but you need to know how to deal with it, and that is start good coping skills. Try 1 minute stress strategies. Do Tai Chi, exercise, and take actions with the help of the advancements, and do your hobbies, and remember to smile and see the humor in life. That means positivity, and be positive and be growth mindset, so that you don't trap yourself into negative thinkings. So the sixth area is quiet your mind. That means try meditating, mindfulness, and our prayer. Relaxation exercises and prayer can improve your state of mind and outlook on life. In fact, research shows that meditation may help you feel calm and enhance the effects of theory to get connected. The seventh is set realistic goals. That means you must have something new or something advancements must be there that you are pursuing, and decide what you want to achieve academically, professionally, and personally. And write down the steps you need to realize your goals. Aim high but be realistic, and don't overschedule. You will enjoy a tremendous sense of accomplishment and self-worth as you progress towards your goal. Break up the monotony. Although our routines makes us more efficient and enhance our feelings of security and safety, a little change of pace can perk up a tedious schedule. After your going route, plan a road trip, take a walk in a different park, hang some new pictures, uh, uh, or try a new restaurant. That means bring a change uh, uh, to break the monotony. Avoid alcohol and other drugs. That is the basic thing which again helps you to keep your positivity. Get help from you when you need it. Don't shy if you need help. You must immediately look for it and take the corrective action, so that instead of going too deep into that area, you are able to manage yourself and try to make out the things if something is felt that you are losing some area and you are going down. So this that was the area which are required to be taken care at the personal level. Now the organizational level, of course, you need to manage the things at the organizational level as well, and there it is you need to provide health equity. That means you need to provide the environment, you need to provide the support, you need to provide the necessary requirements for each team members to move with the rest of the members and to enhance the productivity and the upkeep. It is fair and just opportunity for every individual to achieve their full potential in all aspects of health and well-being. That is the basic requirements. I mean, this is the basic requirements which needs to be upheld and must be applied in the organizations in every corner of it. Regardless of race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, disability, status, location, or age. The fair and just opportunities rely on understanding systemic bias and developing and allocating resources to accommodate differences in social, economic, and environmental experiences. So this at the organizational level needs to be managed, so that you are able to help each and every member. Besides, each and every member is helping themselves. Uh, if that is not done, then what is the negative side of it? That must be understood and must be appreciated. Health equity is a complex, multifaceted issue, and addressing it sustainably requires adapting a company organization-wise lens and integrating efforts into every aspect of the company. From human resources to research and development to sales and marketing. That means every corner of the organization. There is negative cause for not addressing health equity, like noted following. Negative brand perception. If this is not done, then definitely it will affect your products, and it will bring a negativity of your perception in the market and among the stakeholders. Loss of customer, stakeholder trust, which is of course is a negative aspects of your doing business. Disadvantage, product positioning, risk of not compliance with legislation. That means whatever legislation is there by the government, if you are not taking care of your human team members in the positive manner, then you might be missing that legislation as well. Even if it is not there, still it is required to be addressed, so that you upkeep your members' requirements and enhance the productivity. With this, thank you very much for your understanding, and I'm sure you will be able to appreciate that the mental health is the basic requirement besides the physical health. Because if somebody is not well mentally, then the person will not be well physically as well. So that needs to be managed, that needs to be addressed, and that needs to be taken care of. With this, thank you very much.